What's good, everybody? What's good, man? Before I start the video, I'm gonna give you the name of the guy that I was talking about in the other video for those who need help with their wardrobe. His name is The Style OG. Very intelligent brother, very thorough. I follow him. I may not watch his videos every day. There are certain people that I pay attention to. I've fallen back from a lot of people. And if I follow you and I don't even pay attention to you for a minute, it's, because I try to clear my mind and don't have, so much going through my mind. But if I follow you and keep up with you, then it's something that you offer. Because trust me, I'm the type of motherfucker, like, if you irritate the shit out of me or something, I'm going to unfollow you. So, shout out to all the sneaker pages that I follow. Even if we don't see eye to eye, that still doesn't give me a reason to unfollow them. Like, you have to do something. And there's some people that's on their last strike, trust me. But I'm trying to, I just follow different people who I can get some information or who can give me some information. Because, like I said, I've been doing this for a while. And my focus going forward is definitely on social media, photography, vlogging, blogging, writing, anything that got to do with that shit. Like, I'm really trying to get into that. AI. It's just that the way that I'm set up currently, I'm trying to get to this point where I can literally just like study that shit all day. But I'm gonna get there. So I gave you the Style OG. I spoke about Jordan numbers. I said that, in my opinion, if you're a true sneakerhead, depending on what your you got to figure out what your likes are. But I gave you one of my formulas. I just think if you're really serious about, being a sneakerhead, and if you're a fan of Jordan, it would, one thing you could do is you could fill in your Jordan numbers. Like I said, I'm not that guy that gotta have everything. The way my shit's set up, I just like to fill in certain areas that I think is there. I'm still not gonna give you my full formula, but I can give you the Jordan number formula. There's a lot of cats who may like for me, I could build my whole wardrobe on Jordan 3, but I'm not. But I probably, if I had it up to me, a majority of my shoes would definitely be like SBs, Jordan 3s, and 95s for sure. I already know. I've sold a lot of Jordan 3s too. I damn near sold all my 13s. I probably got one 13 left. I probably only got maybe one or two Jordan 1s. But the stuff that I've gotten rid of is based upon my age. Like, I kind of vision, like, can I wear this shit at the age that I'm at right now? Can I wear these pants? Can I wear, like, that's how I just basically know. Like, if I look at some shit, and I like nostalgia. I'm a nostalgia type of guy too. There's a lot of stuff that I keep. T-shirt wise, it can have holes in it. Sweatshirts, I keep nostalgia shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you probably be that dude that be laying around the crib one day. You got on your sweatpants. You might want to throw on them sweatshirts from back in the day type shit. Don't have a lot, but I got a few pieces. I got rid of a lot of stuff, and there's just a few things I won't get rid of. But today's topic, two things we're going to talk about. 2026 fiscal year. And the question is like, what's gonna be the new hottest thing, the new style? Thing popped to me is like, what is it with certain brands, and I'm particularly talking about Jordan and Nike, the people are asking for certain things, and what makes it that Jordan and Nike refuse to release certain things? And I'm gonna give you probably a good maybe 6 pairs of shoes that's on my list, and I'm sitting here like, man, what the F is they doing? The first shoe, and I'm an old school cat. I remember back in the day being a shorty, and they was talking about this dude that joined the Chicago Bulls, and I remember seeing people walking around with the Royals from, now imagine me remembering the Royals from back in 85. Me remembering asking my people to get me a pair, and they went and got me some goddamn Stadias and some Kenny shoes over there in Melrose Park. You know what I'm saying? I was heated. And they used to use the whiteout on my shoes back in the day because I used to be rough on shoes. But, you know, I thought, man, you can't give me a pair of Jordans. But anyway, what is it with Nike and they won't release the 89 Flight High? Now, I was watching a post the other day, and this guy said he had the nerve to say that he can't think of no Nike basketball shoes right now that's cold as fuck. And I guess somebody rebutted, and they was like, well, basketball shoes in general. And dude was like, well, right now it's Ja Morant and Anthony Edwards. They got the coldest basketball shoes right now. And when Kyrie was with Nike, his line was dope too. You really don't see a lot of people wearing Jordans on the court unless they wearing some old school shit. I have yet to see somebody wear a Jordan 40. I'm not saying that they don't, but I'm just saying I have yet to see somebody put a Jordan 40 out and what you call it. So, hold on one second. That's it? Them two? All right. I'm gonna make this quick. So we talk about the Nike 89 Flight. I have yet to see anybody or Nike release the 89 Flight. I don't know what it is. They just haven't done it. From back in the day, I remember Dominique Wilkins. His brother was wearing it. I think I seen Reggie Miller wearing that shit. But for some reason, dog, they will not release the 89 High or the Nike Flight 89 High. It's a dope old school shoe, and I keep asking myself, like, dude, why won't they release this joint? I've always had 89 Flights, but the High, for some reason, they won't release it. The second pair that I've been asking, and I'm like, what is they doing? The 95, the Nike Air Max 95 Curries. If you remember these shoes, I think I got mine from Forest City. It's like, if you remember the yellow, gray 95 Air Max, it's the same way, but it's like tans and browns. Now, I've seen some renditions, but this is what killed, you know, I'm speaking for a lot of people. If you're gonna re-release some shit, let's take, for example, the Undefeated Fours. If you're gonna release some shit, try to do the shit as close as possible to the OG. If you look at that OG Undefeated Jordan 4, which retail, like a brand new pair now would probably be like $50,000, something crazy. A used pair probably be like $20,000. It was the first collaboration. That's the type of style I'm into, the exclusives and that type of shit. So when they released it this year and I looked at it, I'm like, you know, this is the type of product they putting out, like, boom. But the 95 Air Max I was in love with this shoe, dog. Like, that was my favorite. I had the gray joint, the yellow gray joints. I got the Soul Collector joint. I still got that boy today. I was so mad when I had to get rid of my 95s because it was one of them shoes that I kept up as best as possible. And to this day, I don't even remember what happened to that shoe. I don't know if I sold it. I don't know what happened, if it fell apart. Whatever. Them 95 Curries, man. Oh, my goodness. I posted a picture on my page. I found the picture and I posted it. And I'm like, oh, my God, I used to love this shoe. This is like back when Neo Soul, back in the late 90s, and everybody's wearing their leathers and they browns. It was the perfect shoe to go with your fit. Everybody was wearing they tans and they browns and whatnot, and here come this dope shoe, and they had the perfect array and spectrum of brown and tan. Oh my goodness, I would love for that shoe to come back as close to the OG as possible. After that, there's four Jordans, I believe. If I'm not, 4 of them. The Air Jordan 15s and 16s in black. For whatever reason, they won't release that Jordan 15 in a black. I don't think it's been retro for years now, but they won't do it. They won't do that 15. We've gotten, let me see, that 15, the one that I had recently, and I think it was my first 15, they did that Billie Eilish 15. Remember, after Jordan 13s and 14s, everybody started falling off. I remember I had a pair of Jordan 18s. I had Jordan 20s, 21s. No, I didn't have no 21. I think it was a 23. But man, that 15, the 16, the 19, and definitely the 21. That 21 in all red would be dope as hell. Jordan won't release it. The 19, remember the 19, you know, they had the 18 one, which came in a black, and they did some retros in all red. But for whatever reason, people calling me, they won't release that red 21. They won't release the Jordan 19 in black and the 15 and 16 in black. Outside of Jordan and Nike, whatever happened to the member of the Reebok black tops? I've been looking for Reebok to release them. I think they did the D Brown black top, the pump, but just like the classic black top Reeboks, they never released them. And last but not least, remember a few years ago, Leaders did a shoe with Adidas. It was like an Indian moccasin joint, and I think it came in like it came burgundy. I know it came in navy blue. If they could ever re-release that, man, that shoe was so cold to me. I just seen some on eBay, but I'm like, man, that would be a dope release. But anyway, I got to get going. I'm going to cut it short, but I just wanted to give y'all something. I'm going to probably come back later on today and talk about some other brands, but those, I think I did 6 or 7 shoes. 6 to 8 shoes I just did. Those would be super dope to be released in 2026. Peace.